Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm finally going to show you how I went from black hair to silver hair as I have now. As you guys know, if you have followed me for a while, I used to have I used to dye my roots black. I am a natural blonde, but I really wanted a black root. And by the way, I do have a shirt on, so don't you guys worry. I did film when I dyed the black roots, so I have a video on that. But then in that video I only dyed like this much, is because I just wanted to look like a natural root, like if I had black hair. But of course, because it's permanent hair dye, it will fade. No, it won't fade. It will grow out, and I think the black was about here when I was just like, this is not pretty anymore. So this process took me about 1 to 2 months, and I didn't really feel like it damaged my hair. It obviously did, but I can notice it, so I really suggest to take the bleaching process very slowly, as I did. Okay, step 1, I used a hair color remover. I used this one, but I do not recommend this one. It really didn't do much at all. It just made it from a black to a dark brown color, so would not recommend at all. And for the first bleach, I want to use something that is very effective. I wanted to bleach as many shades as I possibly could. This one is a hair bleach that I've used before, and it's really good. This is Schwarzkopf. It's really hard to pronounce, sorry. But it's called Platinum Lightener, and it lifts 7 shades. And this one is for icy blonde, and it should prevent yellowness, but when you bleach it, it will turn yellow. I'm just telling you, it will. So even if the package says it won't, it will. And after I have used those 2 products, I am going in with this bleach. This is called the Silver Blonde from Mood. It's a Swedish brand, so I really hope you guys can get a hold of this, because it's my favorite bleach in the entire world. It's the best, seriously. I think I used this about maybe 6 times. And also in between these bleaches, I use the Fudge silver shampoo, and I use that just once a week, maybe. You really don't need to use that much. Just use it as a normal shampoo to get rid of some yellowness and such. And when you have bleached your hair into a very light blonde or yellow tone, you can go in with some type of dye to make this silver color. And as you guys know, if you have seen my other videos when I dye my hair silver, I have used the Pravana, I don't remember the name, but the Pravana silver color and the Berina silver color. But this time I used another technique that I think works just as great, and it's a lot more cheap. Pravana is hella expensive, and it's so hard to find here in Sweden. So I would totally recommend this technique a lot more. As I said, you really need to have a very light yellow or blonde tone to your hair. If you don't, this technique will just make your hair green and it won't look good. So how I made my hair this silver color, I used this product. It's from Maria Nila. It's also a Swedish brand, but I'm sure you can find this really. This is a black hair mask for people with black hair. So they would use it once a week just to keep the hair as black as possible. But that's not what I did. I used this. I used 2 pumps with just some regular, very basic, cheap conditioner, and just mixed it and put it in my hair. And then I let it stay there for about an hour maybe, and rinse out. And that's about it, really. So when you mix this with conditioner, it will lighten the shade. So going from black, if it lightens, it will be a gray, obviously. This one is a lot more green tone than some other hair dyes. So if you feel like your hair turns a bit green, just put in some type of warm dye. You can use like Directions pink. I have the flamingo pink that I can use, or any like warm red, just a tiny bit, just so it won't be as green toned. And also gray hair looks very different in different lighting. Right now I feel like it looks gray but a hint of blue, but if I turn off these studio lamps, softboxes, it will look different. So yeah, my hair is not perfectly gray here. It looks a bit more green, but I will take care of that and just use silver shampoo and some more of that black dye. So guys, I really hope this video was informative and that you learned something. Maybe some tips and tricks so you can go silver yourself. If you have any questions, just write them in the comment section and I will for sure write back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, that was about it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed and I really hope we will see each other in my next video. Bye! Can you see this filter? With the flower crown, it's so beautiful. I always want to look like this.